why don't Christian men pursue women anymore? And if you're a woman and you would like a man to pursue you, you would like to be chaste, you would like someone to put concerted effort into securing your heart, we will tell you what to do about this in this series. I'm Hilton Samuel of God Wants Your Marriage, and we have looked at some of the factors that cause men to be a little bit hesitant, cause some men not to want to, put forward the effort into trying to secure someone's heart. We have looked at different types of fear factors, the fact that we're living in modern times, and now we want to look at perhaps some men are not ready. I remember when I was in my late 20s, early 30s, I was not financially viable. And in fact, in the island of Montserrat, where I'm from in the Caribbean, a volcano erupted and destroyed most of our resources, our property. And I was living in Antigua at the, on the couch of my friend. And I wasn't totally prepared in that state to literally have a wife or to even start a relationship, because in my mind, I didn't have any place to put that person. I didn't have any resources. I was out of a job. I was, really scrambling to try to make ends meet. And it was no use me trying to have a girlfriend, a fiance, someone to marry. Because where would that go? Interestingly though, I did have a girlfriend who had a house. And she said, we could live together and, we could make ends meet and we can grow and develop together. I didn't fancy that at that point, because as a man, a Caribbean man, I felt that it was my responsibility to have some place to put someone. So many men in the back of their minds, if they're not ready, if they don't have the resources, if they don't have a house or a steady job, they may be hesitant in, going forward to start a relationship. And a lot of men, particularly the younger ones, are just starting out in life. They probably at the foot of the ladder. In terms of career development, they may be just out of university, maybe they haven't started, maybe they just started a job and they're just trying to get things together, get their act together, so that they would have the necessary and required resources. And I, looking back and thinking about those times, I always thought, the men who had the resources were luckier or were in a better position, and that women would look towards them rather than to me. So it was all a mindset. It was a mindset. Additionally, some men have not really grown up. They're not mature. Unfortunately for us, we don't have any coming of age ceremonies or rites of passage that indicate specifically that you have moved from childhood to manhood and that you're a man now. There is, we go through the adolescence period, but, we just float along, bumble along. And, there is no clear, definitive period where we know, yes, we have arrived. We are we are men now, or I am a man now. And many men still emotionally are not of the stage or age or I can't think of a word to use, or a point where they recognize, well, I have to man up now, I've arrived. And because of that no clear-cut understanding of where they're supposed to be in terms of manhood, they are confused or they don't understand fully. And a lot of men are late bloomers also. I myself am a late bloomer. I didn't get married until the late 30s. I wish I had matured earlier and, taken on my responsibilities at an earlier point in time. So emotional maturity could account for the fact that some men have not the skills or don't have the confidence, or don't have the courage to approach women. Women have always been a lot more mature, and a woman of a certain age, particularly the younger women, are far more mature than their peers, than their counterparts. And that could account for the fact that many men in the church don't take the necessary steps to go all out to try and secure a woman's heart. And, to tie off this point, a lot of men are busy pursuing the career and building their wealth, their dream wealth. They are so busy and caught up in this world of material acquisition that it leaves little or no time. I've spoken to several men who say, well, look, they're trying to get their act together. They're trying to get things together. They're trying to build their resources. So they don't have time to date, to take women out. They see it as a distraction. More on how to, or why, in a little while. In the next video, I will explore more reasons why men do not pursue as they should. So stay tuned, and we will talk in the next video.